So, can we just talk about how sometimes friendships, well, they just fade? And it's not because of some huge fight or betrayal, but just because things change, people change, and it's honestly just that simple. So, here's the thing. I've started college last year with this solid friend group that I had since high school. We'd been through all of our ups and downs together, late night study sessions, graduation parties, and endless talks about how, college would be the best years of our lives. But once I got here, I started meeting new people, experiencing new things, and then slowly but surely, I found myself drifting from those old friends. And it wasn't anything personal. It wasn't because they did something wrong. It was just, life moves on. Like, I remember one day I was texting my friend, not texting my friend, she was texting, or we were texting each other, trying to catch up. And, I was just staring at my phone because, I have this feeling, this weird sense of like jokes. I didn't have any real drama with her. It wasn't like we had a big falling out or anything, but I also just didn't feel as connected as I once did. Like, we used to bond over the things that we had, a lot of things that we had in common when we were back at home, but now I'm just interested in new things, and I have a different group of people that understand that different side of me. And that's when I realized I think we should just normalize letting go of our friendships that no longer fit who we're becoming. Sometimes people come into our lives at a certain time to play a certain role, and that's okay, that's cool. I'm trying to see friendships as more fluid, like chapters in a book. Some friends are there for the intro, others come during the climax, and some are just, for that really intense subplot that is at the beginning and the end. Another example, one day I ran into an old friend on campus, and it was one of those, awkward, hey, how's it going moments. And I realized that we didn't really have much to say, like surface level conversations. We laughed and we reminisced over good times, and then we said our goodbyes. And I walked away feeling relieved. Like, I didn't owe him any constant contact or explanation from drifting away. But we had our time, and it was nice, but it was also over. And I was finally okay with that. I just think it's funny because I used to feel so much guilt over things like this. Like I was a bad person for not keeping in touch. But now, I just see it as moving forward. Like, I'm still grateful for those friendships and for everything that they taught me, but I don't feel the need to force connections that no longer feel natural. So, yeah, basically, I'd really just want to come on here to vent and to normalize dropping friends without some huge reason. Like, it doesn't mean there's beef or that we're just ungrateful or that I'm ungrateful at least. It just means that I feel like we're growing apart, and that's what we're supposed to do. Not all friendships are meant to last forever, and I'm perfectly okay with that, and I think this generation needs to be perfectly okay with that.